What's good, guys? You know who is this? This is your boy Carlos, the Colombian guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And today I would like to bring you all the latest updates about my beautiful city, Cartagena, Colombia. And if y'all don't want to lose any details about the current situation in my city, please stay with me. So let me just go ahead, let me just speak facts so my intro won't take so long, because your best mayor, your best friend in Cartagena, Colombia, Domecq Turbay, he has swear, he said he's gonna end with the adult service in Cartagena, Colombia. So let's jump in the article, let's read this, and this is like this. Cartagena unite against the adult service exploitation. Mayor of Domecq Turbay spoke about the situation of these problems in the city. In this sense, Domecq emphasized that any establishments suspect of being involved in adult service trafficking will be permanently closed, ensuring that it is not allowed to operate. Likewise, he highlighted the role of the Secretary of the Interior, Bruno Hernandez, calling him the mayor of the night for his work in combating this problem in the city. Finally, Domecq expressed that the city needs surveillance. Little by a little, the reality will be different. I know a lot of guys gonna feel some type of way with this, and maybe they're gonna say the mayor of Cartagena, he's a horrible mayor, he's doing a bad job for the city. But no, it's not like that. Based on the statistic and the numbers that I already posted few weeks ago about that the mayor of Cartagena, he was the most popular mayor in Colombia, the best mayor in Colombia, is here with us in Cartagena, Colombia. And like I said, you know, maybe you guys gonna say that because all that he's been doing, he's been shooting clubs, he's been shooting down clubs, you know, all the things with the working girls, you know, all of that. But the locals, they are in love with his mayor. He's been doing great and amazing things for the city. He's been fixing on highways. He's been building a lot of stuff that we were needing in the city. So, of course, you know, if you guys say something or feel some type of way, the locals, they will support the mayor. And I know, like, there is some guys that they might think, like, you know, Cartagena and cities in Colombia, they can't get away. They can function if they don't have the adult service included in their economy, which is wrong. You know, like Cartagena is not just the clock tower, it's not just the Hollywood Beach, you know, it's still people can make money in Cartagena, you know what I mean? And this is like what the mayor has been trying to show to the people. Like, it's still, if we don't have the clock tower thing, well, the clock tower, we can move the clock tower, but the clock tower real is seen, you know, the scene, like with the working girls in the old city, we still would be able to make money in the city. But let's jump in the next episode. Let's jump in this. So let me just continue with the next episode, because unfortunately in the Bay of Cartagena, a yacht got on fire with 8 people on it. So 6 were passengers and the other 2 were members of the crew. Unfortunately, the army rescued everybody and the mama, and everything is okay. But it's so sad because the boat owner, he lost almost his entire yacht, you know, since it got on fire. And people, they've been saying that belong to an American citizen since it's already had a United States flag. But let's jump in the article. Let's read this. And of course, we're going to see the video. And this is a story like this. Attention, fire on a boat in the Bay of Cartagena. A huge smoke broke out on Saturday afternoon due to a fire on a boat in the Cartagena Bay. No injuries were reported. From the Port Authority of Cartagena, they report that the Caribbean Coast Guard units arrived at the scene of the incident to control the situation and secure the area. Fortunately, the boat's crew, which is comprised 6 passengers and 2 crew members, managed to escape unharmed thanks to the quick intervention of the rescue teams. About the boat, the authorities report that it was an American motor ship called Sequel. There were 8 people on it who were rescued by the boats Caribbean and ARC Isla Serrana, which is went at the scene to control the fire. The next to by Mayor of Cartagena referred that the information provided by the port captaincy through a message on his official S account. No injuries report. The matter through to the Port Authority of Cartagena will carry out a jurisdictional investigation into a maritime fire incident and administrative investigation to clarify the circumstance of the incident. So hold on, because I also have more information for you, because Cartagena is ready to mitigate the impact of tourism in the city. It's not a secret that Cartagena is the most tourist place in Colombia, and we receive every year millions and millions and millions of tourists. Thank God, because they bring a lot of blessings to the city, but they also bring a lot of negative things. So the government and the tourist administration in the city of Cartagena, they're trying to promote responsible tourism. The mayor already said that he doesn't care about the ones that they already in love with the clock tower, and they only come to Cartagena for the working girls and stuff like that. He said Cartagena deserve better things for the city, and they are already focused in promote, like I say, the responsible tourism for the city of Cartagena. They're trying to do a lot of good stuff. So let's jump in the article. Let's read this, and this is sir like this. Mass tourism in Cartagena has led to an increase in the demand for the service, but has also generated negative impacts on the environment and urban life. To address this challenge, the city is implementing strategies focused on sustainable tourism. Among the measures adopted is the citizen improvement that seeks to promote responsible tourism practice. This includes the implementation of educational programs for tourists on the importance of preserving local natural and cultural resources. In addition, activities that minimize environmental impact are being promoted. Another significant action is collaboration with the local community to develop tourism initiatives that directly benefit residents, ensuring that the benefits of tourism are distributed. So this is the current situation in Cartagena, Colombia, with the tourists. And then, like I already say, tourists bring a lot of blessings to the city, but they also bring a lot of bad things. Like anywhere, you know what I mean? Like nowhere in the world, people are perfect, no city, like there is no city in the world that is perfect. So, we need to have all these mistakes to get focused and work, how can we fix that, all of that. But like I say, like Cartagena is really growing up in tourism. Thank God, thank y'all that y'all always, trying to come to the city. Support the city, support the local, all of that. But this is I'm gonna give like an advice. This is not an update, nothing like that, not a news, none of that. But hey, if you are thinking, maybe for the future, and I'm not a real estate agent, none of that. But if you are thinking for the future to purchase an apartment in Cartagena, or you've been thinking about that, go ahead, because Cartagena, like I say, is the most expensive tourist place in Colombia, and probably in 3, 4, 5 years, it's gonna cost probably double, maybe triple than what you pay now, what you've been paying now. So like I say, I don't sell apartments, I'm not a real estate agent, none of that. I'm just like my people, to win, like a lot of people been winning in the city, you know what I mean? If you have the opportunity, go ahead. Or if you're trying to open a business restaurant in Cartagena, go ahead, focus on that, because like I say, Cartagena with the years is gonna be really, really, really super big in tourism. And you're gonna take me later. But yeah, after this advice, let me go ahead. Let me just speak about the last news, the last updates that I got for you. After a meeting between the Taxi Drivers Union, the Ministry of the Interior, the Administrative Department of Transit and Transportation, and all the departments of the Mayor's Office, new regulations were established for taxi drivers that provide service at the Rafael Núñez Airport. These were the agreed committees, updates of renewal of the collaboration agreement with the OINAC, preparation of new cars, approval of construction of a dining room for drivers, control of informal transport, security and protection of the association members. Given the new agreements reached out by the Taxi Drivers Union with the district, the members of the Cartagena Taxi Union, Asicontascar, expressed their agreement with the measures reached out to provide a better service to tourists who visit the city of Cartagena. So like I say, speaking about tourism, the mayor and the government, they trying to create great and amazing projects for the taxi drivers at the Rafael Nunez airport, the airport of Cartagena. They trying to create a dining room where the drivers, the taxi drivers from the airport, they're gonna be able to get lunch inside of the airport without leaving that zone. Because sometimes when I ride many planes at the airport, sometimes there is no drivers over there, especially when they arrive around like 12 p.m., 12:30 p.m. because majority of the drivers, they are getting lunch outside of the airport because majority of the restaurants around the airport, they kind of like, well, some of them, they have a good price. Some of them, they have, it's kind of pricey and they rather go somewhere else to get, lunch for the Lolo, and then they can go back to the airport. Well, for the future, it won't be like that. Like I said, they're trying to set it up like a kitchen for them so they can have the lunch without leaving the airport because, like the passengers, they won't be like, they don't like the passengers to be waiting over there. And like I said, they're trying to offer the best and the most amazing service for the tourists that are arriving to the city of Cartagena, that are visiting the city of Cartagena. Also, it's gonna be kind of like really bad for the Uber driver because they will trying to regulate the Uber drivers at the airport. And if you are one of those, because majority of tourists that I know, that they foreigners, they like to use Uber while they are in Cartagena. So if you are one of those, just be ready because you probably have to cash, the Uber outside of the airport because they won't allow them to go inside to picking up, clients. And if you guys don't know, like it's not a secret, well, a lot of you guys don't know that Uber is illegal in Colombia. It's not legal, like, they can give a ticket for the drivers if they realize that, that they are, Uber drivers. They don't bother the app. They don't bother the application, but they do bother the drivers. So, like I say, maybe for the future, the Ubers, they won't be able to go inside to picking up the clients. You have to walk outside to catch the Uber if this is what you like to do. I think that they also try to make things easy for the drivers, the taxi drivers, so, like they can generate more money because there is so many rich people and people, high members from the government, that they have a lot of taxes and they rather the money to be for them, and sometimes it's not for the Uber. I'm not saying that they're doing this to give them a favor to those people, but I'm just speaking what I think. So guys, that was all for today. I hope you guys like my video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I was trying to post this video yesterday, but hey, it was crazy. I had a crazy week, I had so much fun, but I'm back for the news and the updates. And like I say, that was all for today. If any day, anytime, any moment you guys coming to Cartagena, Colombia, don't forget to hit me up because I own a tourist company. We offer tours like Volcano, Palenque, private boats, private yachts. We offer also assistance. I take you around to the hottest spot, what I mean, like to the place that you should go. And you also can follow me on IG like CTG Connection. That's the name of my company. Reach out to me if you have like any question about tours, stuff like that. Maybe any question about the city too. And also, I have a WhatsApp group. For the guys. I'm gonna leave like the link at the description of my video. So if you guys want, you guys can join to the WhatsApp group. So hey guys, like I say, I'ma let you go now. This is your boy Carlos, the Colombian guy. Boom.